Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am James. I am the owner of Freddie Fletcher Limited. We are a courier company based in the UK. And today we'd like to talk about two other courier companies and content creators. And they've put something up online. One of them I disagree with. One of them, I wish him all the best. So let's discuss it. So first of all, let's start off with the one that I strongly disagree with. And they are a courier company based in the south of the country. And I'm going to read out basically what they are now offering as a service. And it's not a courier service. It's a service to help couriers. So there's going to be a fee that you pay to that company to help you get started up. And how they're going to help you get started up is going to give you a one-on-one induction call with their owner for 30 minutes. You're going to have access to him all the time whenever you need him. And you'll get 3 months exclusive access to their WhatsApp jobs group. Let's not forget they'll also give you 1 month free on the Courier exchange. They must have made some sort of deal with the CX. But that comes in at a cost of $229.99, which seems a lot. Let's be honest. Or they have a second package on their website, which they've discussed as well, which is $29.99 a month, which is just WhatsApp group jobs access, which seems a bit heavy. Honestly, I never thought about doing that because I have a WhatsApp group, as most of you know. It's got over 100 drivers in it. Yeah, I'll charge you all 30 quid a month. No, I'm only joking, because I like to give you jobs and pay you money, not take money away from you to sit in a jobs group where 90% of you don't get jobs every day or every week or every month. So to me, it seems a little bit, I don't know. When I first saw the video go up, I instantly got a very bad vibe from it. It really made me think of someone who's scamming. I'm not saying he's a scammer. I'm not saying he's out to make money, but obviously it's currently January. January is the quietest period in this same day industry, and he's offering a service helping people join. Seems like bad timing, very, very bad timing, and potentially a bit of a money-making scheme, because he does also say later on that he's not driving anymore. Whether that's full-time or whatever, maybe he's just going to take on an office role where he does this sort of thing and helps sub jobs out to people. I'm not sure, but this is what we've got so far. So I don't agree with it. I don't think most of you guys would agree with it. What's your opinions on it? For instance, there is plenty of WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups, everything, sharing jobs, sharing work, and none of them charge anybody. There's plenty of people that give advice. I get phone calls and emails and messages all the time asking for advice. I've never asked anybody for money for that. I've given my honest opinion. I've given my advice. And I know plenty of the other lads that do the YouTube videos have also give their advice free of charge. Maybe if you're in person, you'll sit down and have a coffee. But that is all. I've never ever thought about charging someone £30 a month or $229.99 for 3 months. It just never crossed my mind. Maybe I'm just too nice. But yeah, for me, it doesn't sit well at all. Wifey's ringing, so we'll be back momentarily.
1 eternity later.
Wifey's on her way home from work and she's going to go shopping on the way back. Anyway, I'm back. Right, let's talk about the second one. The second one's a bit more intricate. It's not a simple pay me some money and I'll put you in a WhatsApp group sort of thing. It's potentially a new platform that he wants to create. And I've wrote some points down from listening to the video. So I'll go over the points and then I'll talk about it a bit more. So he wants to build a platform to fulfill your work as a courier company or a driver. It's going to be very transparent He didn't explain it. He just said transparent. And it's going to be worth it for drivers. It's going to be a revenue sharing platform where drivers get paid every 2 weeks and clients pay up front with a potential credit limit in the future. You paid a bonus for bringing clients on and then paid a revenue share. The revenue share goes between the team that he's going to run, networking and marketing that he's going to run, the driver, and then obviously the company that's got him the job. So it's quite a lot of sharing going on. And then I just wrote confused because I got confused at that point. And then later on he goes on to say that he's going to help teach you how to get your first 5 clients. They'll do all the payment processing for your customers. There's going to be a paid WhatsApp community. So once again, there'll be a WhatsApp group, but you've got paid to be a member of it. I put Y next to that because I don't like that idea. And then he's going to give free templates to get your own customers and create your own content. That's all the points I took away from it. So let's start from the top. Build a platform. Great idea. Make it worth it for the drivers. Great idea. Because drivers, obviously one of the most important things. But without the courier companies and the shippers, there's no work for the drivers. So, swings and roundabouts. They're going to fulfill your work. So, it's basically like the other platforms. If you can't do your work yourself, you put it on there and another driver takes it. That's basically how that's going to work. But instead of you putting it on there, the driver giving you a price, and then you choosing from the drivers you want, you put it on there and they allocate it to a driver, and then you say how much you're getting paid, you get a percentage for putting the job on, they get a percentage to the driver, then they keep a percentage for their team and marketing and networking. I don't know how it's going to work, but so then the courier company or the shipper, whoever puts the job onto their platform, has to pay up front. And then every 2 weeks, the drivers get paid from that money that's paid up front. And they also said there'd be bonuses dependent on how many miles or jobs you put onto the platform. So I'm assuming you get more money back as a shipper courier company if you put more work on. Sorry, I got confused while saying that. So the issue that I'm finding there is clients pay up front, because courier companies, shippers pay up front, because a lot of us don't get paid up front for our work. A lot of us are on terms like we pay drivers. So yes, as it was explained in the video, 30 days and a month, 45 days and a month, 30 days from invoice, whatever, is a long time to wait to get paid. I have explained before the issue of that, because courier companies are waiting to get paid. That means drivers are waiting to get paid, because the courier company is working for another company, which might be a manufacturing company that's selling to somebody else, and they're waiting to get paid. Everybody's waiting to get paid. And yes, some people think we should have massive reserves of money in the bank so we can pay drivers immediately and then wait for us to be paid. But that's just not how life or business works. Everybody's waiting for everybody to be paid. If you go and watch, so one of the people that I watch on YouTube, side note here completely, Asheville. Daniel Louise, who owns Asheville, puts videos up weekly of his company based down in London. He's said time and time again that he's been waiting to be paid. He's waiting to pay people because he's not been paid. And that's how that industry is as well. And it's how a lot of industry is. It's you're waiting to be paid to pay other people. And that's why a lot of people end up going bankrupt or going under, as was stated, like, because you're waiting to be paid, you don't pay your drivers, and then that company goes bankrupt and don't pay you, then you've got to go bankrupt, because there's nothing you can do, because if you've not got income, you can't pay the drivers, and you can't pay for your vehicles, etc., then you're screwed. So basically, your customer has got to be a very reputable, good-paying person that has no worries of going under, for you to have no worries of going under. So Yeah, anyway, back to the main point. Clients paying up front. I don't think that's going to happen. You'd have to give them a credit limit, and then when you're giving them a credit limit, you got to be careful that you're not picking the wrong people. Like, there's plenty of courier companies out there that are just out there to defraud people, and then start another courier company under a different name. It happens all the time. The revenue sharing bit, it seems like there's too much transparency with how much money is going to be going in. So it sounds like everything you're getting paid, you're going to tell them how much that is. Then you're going to get a cut of that. They're going to get a cut of that. The driver's going to get a cut of that. And that's all going to be very transparent between everybody involved. That seems like a terrible idea. Number one, then your driver is going to have the details of the company potentially they're picking up from or delivering to, which might be your client or customer. They're going to have how much you charge and then how much you're willing to pay drivers, etc. So, and it also seems like it's sharing it around too much with there being a middleman who's taking a cut. I feel like it's actually going to diminish how much the courier company earns and diminish how much the driver earns, and then it doesn't work out well for anybody particularly. So there's that to think about as well. Then I have spoke to this guy in person before, and he's a really nice lad, and he does have a lot of big ambitions and dreams for his company. But when it comes to teaching you how to get your first 5 customers, he's not been in the industry that long, and he does have a family member that's been in the logistics industry for quite some time, but still I don't think it qualifies him, no offence, to say that he can help you get your first 5 customers. He can help you and give every resource that he's got, but he can't guarantee you'll get 5. He can't guarantee you'll get 1, if I'm being completely honest. They'll have all the payment process set up for your customer. So basically your customer would pay into their platform, their network sort of thing, and then they divide the money up. I don't think most bigger courier companies are going to go for that. They like the money coming into their own bank, and then they can do that themselves. The paid WhatsApp community, again, there's plenty out there that aren't paid. There's plenty out there that are free. I don't understand why a WhatsApp community or anything like that needs to be paid for. For instance, Big Beardy, one of the first of us to start doing these videos, Discord's still running. Don't charge anyone, just go and join his Discord. Loads of people used to talk on there. Now there's WhatsApp groups after WhatsApp group after WhatsApp group. I even know that the WhatsApp group I created for drivers, there's another WhatsApp group that's come off that of drivers that all like each other and know each other really well. And they talk all the time. I was part of that group, but I decided my phone was buzzing too much, so I left that group. But there's plenty of WhatsApp groups, plenty of Facebook groups that you can join that you don't need to pay for. So if you do see this, please reconsider that paid WhatsApp group. Yes, create your platform, do as best you can, but stop charging people for WhatsApp. It's free. And then free templates to get customers and create content. Each to your own. Like, anybody can design that and sell that sort of stuff. Personally, I don't, because I don't. If you want advice, just email me. It might take me a couple of weeks to get back to you, but I do eventually, and I'll give you the best advice I can. It's the same with all the other lads. We'll all do the same thing. We'll all get back to you. We'll all give you advice. If I'm busy, it might take me a while. Honestly, sometimes I still look back through my messages and emails, and it might be 2 months ago, and then I'll just click on it and start replying to it because I want to get back to everyone as quick as I can. But I am also busy running a business, driving, and I'm a dad of 2 who's married and wants to spend time with his family as well. So I don't have much spare time. So I've seen a few comments on this video. Some of them are positive, some of them are negative. Same with the other video. Some are positive, some are negative. Mainly negative on the other video. But what are your opinions? Please leave them in the comments down below. Do you think you'd join a new platform that is aimed more towards drivers, even with the possibility that the courier companies and the shippers might not come along because of some of the terms, especially the payment terms? Or do you think that it's a possibility that a new platform could take over and even be better than the current platforms. And obviously, there'd probably be if I'm saying that, if it's a revenue sharing platform, there shouldn't be an upfront fee really to join. And that might benefit a lot of people better than the several £1,000 they've got to pay to join the Courier exchange at the minute, or the hundreds of pounds to join the same day Courier network and stuff like that. A few years ago, when Delivery app first came out, a couple of people were promoting that and trying to push that on. And to be honest, I did look at it myself after I had a little incident where I was thinking about moving some of my work over onto there. But once again, that is a platform where you've got to pay up front as a courier company or shipper. And I just don't have the cash reserves to pay thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds every week up front before waiting a month, 2 months to get paid. It's just not possible for me or a lot of other smaller courier companies. I do hope there is a way around this pay up front, because if there is a way of building a platform and creating it so it benefits drivers better and everything like that, then yes, go for it. But please be careful. Don't plow a load of money into this, because it could very well not go where you want it to go, sort of thing. So, yeah, like I said, give me your opinions down in the comments on both of these topics. The first one, would you pay to be in a WhatsApp group and be introduced into the industry by somebody who's not been in it that long? Secondly, would you join a new platform that's aimed at drivers but might struggle to get the work because of some of the terms? And would you pay to join another WhatsApp group as well? No, I wouldn't. So let me know. Also, before you go, I said in my last video that I didn't know who made Courier Exchange content anymore, because that's what quite a lot of you want to see. And I was very much wrong. I must have been having a very bad brain fart at the time. So, you want to see Courier Exchange content, you need to go and watch Delivery Man. Pretty much daily uploads, works on the Courier Exchange all the time, tell you about his day, tell you about his earnings. Saints Man, obviously, he's not posted for a little while. That's because he's on holiday. He goes on holiday every year this time. He'll be back soon, back posting again. He'll tell you about his week, his earnings as a small van driver on the Courier Exchange. He does have a few of his own direct contacts now who pay him a little bit better, but still, the majority of the work comes from the CX. There's also Andy Hollingsworth, I think his name is, who I've spotted recently. He makes quite a lot of Courier Exchange related content. I think he's also in a smaller van. I've not seen much of Instant Drops recently. I don't know if he's still doing it. He was planning on moving on to a wagon. Then there's obviously Rock God. Rock God is in a wagon and does Courier Exchange work. And then, obviously, there is Pete the Courier, who does Courier Exchange work in his wagon. But the majority of his videos are just answering questions that he's been asked. And then he does a Sunday Q&A as well. So, there you go. Thank you all for watching. Please go and like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you can see when the next video is coming out. And if you do want to know anything, or you want to hear like anything particular you want to see from me, leave it in the comments down below and I'll see what I can do. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye. Have a good day.